Hi, Coach Landry. Topic is apple cider vinegar. Some people can't stand the taste of the liquid apple cider vinegar with the mother, as they call it. Does it work? Well, I actually did the little test myself. I decided to give it a run, see how it did. And here's what I noticed. First of all, I don't do the liquid. I do this one. This was suggested by a friend of mine, so I decided to try it. It's by WellPath Pure. I'm not sponsored by this company. I simply like to tell people about natural products I think that work. And I took it for about 3 weeks. Now, if you have ulcers, gastritis, anything going on like that, you don't want to take apple cider vinegar. It will burn your stomach. If you don't know if you have an ulcer or gastritis, take a little apple cider vinegar. If you feel a burn, you have it. Now, why is apple cider vinegar popular? It's popular because it literally eats the fat right off the liver. So if you have a fatty liver, and those who don't know if you have a fatty liver, if you're a male or a woman, you look down and you can see your stomach, you have a fatty liver, okay? You don't have stomach fat when your liver is in great shape, right? So if you look down and your stomach is nice and slim, or at least, even and proportionate with your body, then you probably don't have a fatty liver. But if you've taken a liver test on your blood panel or anything like that, and you're above about a 22, a 24 in your ALT, ASTs or anything like that, especially if you're in the 40s or 50s, you definitely have a fatty liver, okay? And you probably should talk to your doctor, get a CT scan. They can tell you if your liver looks inflamed or not. Now, once you take apple cider vinegar, a lot of people wonder, will that actually make the liver better? It does. It's scientifically proven to eat the fat, especially the visceral fat, which is the fat that surrounds your organs, not the fat you see on the outside of your body, right off the organ. And that's what you want, right? You don't want a bunch of fat creating scar tissue and things like that to your liver over time. So I recommend it. So when I did the apple cider vinegar test and got a blood test, I went from a 28 to a 14. Okay, so it literally cut the liver count in half. I did it for, I think, 4 to 6 weeks. And I was doing the liquid at the time. I was doing 2 teaspoons and 8 ounces of water twice a day, which was a lot because, if you don't like the taste of it, it's not going to be a very fun test. You might want to try, 1 tablespoon and 8 ounces of water twice a day, something like that. But I wanted to go right at it hardcore, see if it worked, see if I was wasting my time. But since I didn't like that, I went ahead and this is, like I said, by WellPath. You take 2 a day. And I believe it does have 2 grams of added sugars, which I'm not a big fan of. 4 grams of carbs, I'm not a big fan of. But it's got 500 milligrams of apple cider vinegar in it. And it's got, I think this one has 2 milligrams of ginger root. Now, again, this is not going to be as potent as the liquid. The liquid's going to be much more effective, okay? Because you would need, I believe, probably about 8 to 10 of these to equal a tablespoon. I might be off by my math there, but either way, the liquid's much more effective. But if you can't stand it, this is going to help. It'll probably help at a much slower rate. But look, getting apple cider vinegar with the mother in your system, regardless at the end of the day, if you don't have any pre-existing elements, like I said, like ulcers and things like that, this would be great to take. So I do recommend it. Again, Pure by WellPath. There's Goldie. I think Goldie's the most popular one. But I would compare the ingredients. I always like less is more. Not less milligrams, but less additives and other things. A lot of companies try to throw in extra, ginseng in there and all this. I'm like, look, I just want apple cider vinegar. The only thing this has is ginger. Ginger doesn't bother me. I would also look for the one with the lowest sugar count. Okay, so try it out. Try the liquid. Try the gummies. Whatever works for you. Let people know in the comments below. I would like to know other people's results, especially if you're going to do a blood test or anything like that. Feel free to share your information. Let's all get the conversation started. Anything natural, anything that helps the gut and the organs always makes the mind stronger. And I will talk to you soon.